Boy, and we thought the scandal over charges regarding Nashua Mayor Donnelly Lozo was going to be one of the biggest public corruption cases, and then we have Rockingham County. Geez, you know, Attorney General Joe Foster, who's only been on the job less than 6 months, has to be asking himself, I thought the toughest part of my job was going to be prosecuting murder cases and making sure I can balance this budget, and now he's stuck with another major political corruption case in Rockingham County involving longtime County Attorney Jim Reams from Hampton. We don't know a lot about this case. What is really intriguing about it is that almost from the get-go, Joe Foster, the Attorney General, called in the U.S. Attorney John Kakavas, who then called in the FBI. And we're told the complaint had initially come from a former employee with Rockingham County, and then has been since corroborated by some current employees there. This case already has caused a number of casualties politically and to their reputations. Jim Reams is on paid leave, as is the first county attorney, basically assistant county attorney, Tom Reed from Epsom, and a victim witness advocate who has also been on paid leave, which sort of might give us a clue. I think what we may be looking at here, a lot of the whispering, is whether in fact federal monies were misused and inappropriately spent. The victim witness program is very supported in a major way by federal money. So is it possible that some of these allegations concern the misuse of federal money? And that would bring the FBI in, and it certainly would bring the U.S. Attorney in, and perhaps the FBI as well. But Tom Reed comes from a very political family. His brother, Chris Reed, is a former state prosecutor himself, who has served in Iraq and Afghanistan pretty nobly, in supportive legal roles for the U.S. Army. Tom Reed also ran for Merrimack County Attorney in 2008, ran a good campaign, but as a Republican, had a real tough time winning in Merrimack County and lost that race. The investigation is said to take 4 to 6 weeks. We'll probably know in a certain period of time what happens there. But and it's unclear now whether this is going to result in removing Jim Reams from office. If it does, there'd have to be a special election, or the county commissioners would get to appoint the county attorney until that special election. We're way ahead of ourselves there, but as I say, Joe Foster has to say, gosh, I didn't think this was be a big part of my portfolio, but clearly it is.